and David, and one thing that Tommy brought me is, besides Tommy, he brought his little dog, because that's the one thing that I lost when I moved into Evanston. I lost my pets, and Tommy brought his dog, Chaos, who's been a wonderful. So I only got 2 kids. I got 2 kids and a wonderful dog, and they've helped me tremendously, both of them. I mean, I've had 2 fantastic friends, and I just don't know what it's going to be like without David, because David's going to graduate this year from Northwestern and move on to his life in Seattle. But I hope Johnny stays with me, and I enjoy Senior Connections. And I talk it up in our building over at Ebenezer Prim, how wonderful the program is, and I'm honored to have the service that you guys provide for me. And they've done all kinds of things with me, because not only am I getting older, I can't see, but I guess you can figure that out. So I'll let these guys talk for a while.
So I've been with Rick since October or something like that. We were gonna do a song and dance routine, but that I threw my back out the other day. But yeah, I've enjoyed bringing Chaos over and just having him hang out with us. It's kind of the dog and the guys. But yeah, I look forward to my Thursday nights coming over, and I delete his emails. I get him a computer. I get him any errands that he needs to run. Really, I'll do for him. And overall, just like chatting it up and just knowing about Rick and his life and what he's gone through. And knowing good places to eat in Evanston. I've been here for 6 years, but he's been here for much longer than that.
Since 1950.
Yeah, so he knows all the good places. So if you guys have any questions about where to eat, definitely hit this guy up.
So I was introduced to Senior Connections by actually one of my fraternity brothers at school, and when I first started, he was telling me that as a pre-medical student I needed to get community service in, and he said Senior Connections is by far the easiest place to go for that. You will easily make a new friend. It's a very flexible schedule, and he kind of just sold it to me in that way, and so I didn't really know what to expect coming in. But I met with Wendy the very first time, and she was so kind, and she recommended that I take Rick on because she thought our personalities would match after only knowing me for about an hour. And I'm so happy that happened. It was such a good match made. And I think Rick and I have very different personalities in a lot of ways, and we come from very different backgrounds. But every week that we spend together, every hour that we spend together is always such a joy to me. I've never had an awkward moment with him, and he, again, as Tommy alluded to, knows so much about this awesome city. And as a senior at Northwestern, I feel like there's still so many things in Evanston and in Chicago that I don't know about. But luckily, Rick is like a walking history book. He knows everything in this area. He knows all the good restaurants. He knows where to go. He even showed me pictures of his house that he used to live in back in the day up in Colfax. And I used to run by that place all the time. And so it's just great to be able to come full circle and see all those things. And as a college student, you build really different relationships with all sorts of people, and usually I'm always immersed with my college friends, or with my residents, or with fraternity brothers, or with my teachers in some way, or I'll call my parents once a week and tell them what's going on. But with Rick, it's a really different relationship that I have, and it's not something that I can have with anyone else. I never have to worry about school with him. I don't have to be worried about telling him any gossip or rumor type things that go on. I don't have to worry about him being my parent and nagging me about getting certain things done. Exactly. So it really is just a wonderful friendship, and it's something that I really am going to miss in June when I leave. But I'm super happy, and I'm super fortunate to have had this experience so far. And I think this is a friendship that we'll be able to keep together. I have a lot of friends that are staying in Chicago in the future years, so I'll definitely come back and visit them, and I'll definitely come back and visit Rick. But for all of you guys that have done Senior Connections for however many years you guys have, it's been such a joy for me. I've only been here for about a year or so, but I really enjoyed all the all the benefits of the position, and I think it's so important and it's so special for this community.